Pinecone may look just like snow, but he can't hear the ho ho ho. And Santa Cat, he still believes we'll vlog every day till Christmas Eve.
Say Merry Christmas!
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another Vlogmas video. Today I'm going to be doing a requested video, which is a part 2 of assumptions about me. I have done this video before, so I will link the first one below, and I'm really hoping that I'm not going to pick the same assumptions because I can't remember what I addressed in that video, but if I do, I apologize. A lot of these assumptions are very similar, so there were a few that I got over and over and over again, and then a few were just totally random. So getting right into a random one first, I assume that Alex and you are not actually married. I don't know where this comes from. We are 100% married. Legally, spiritually, emotionally, we are totally married. I assume that you are super nice to everyone you meet, even if you don't want to be. I would say that's true. I do try to be very nice to everybody. Even if I don't want to be is a little interesting because I feel like I genuinely want to be nice to people, but maybe they mean like even if you're in a bad mood, you still act nice, and that's true. I got this one a lot. You want to stay in Tennessee and not go back to California to live. I would say that is true. I loved my years in California. They were the right time in my life to be living there, but I have no desire to move back there. I miss my friends. I miss the weather. I miss how beautiful everything is, but I don't miss so many things. We are super happy in Nashville. We're really settling into our home, and we love it here. So yeah, we have no desire to go back to California. You are very patient with James and everything, and it takes a lot to get you angry. This was a common one. A lot of people saying you're a very calm mother, you're a natural mother. I love these assumptions because yes, I am a very calm person with James. I think I'm a calm person in general, but I am not someone who gets frustrated easily with James. And even when I do, it's usually over things that aren't very serious, like him not wanting to get dressed in the mornings. Well, that's a really super common thing with his age. So yeah, I just don't let things bother me, and I try to just be super kind and understanding always to him. He's a very small little person, and he's developing all of his feelings and his knowledge about the world, and you just have to be really understanding and supportive of them when they're that small. I assume that you regret giving up YouTube for a bit. That is untrue. I do not regret it. I needed it. I don't think that I would be doing YouTube today if I hadn't taken a break when I did. I took a whole year off of YouTube, and I needed it so much. I needed to reset myself and figure out if I still wanted to be a YouTuber, because I didn't know at that point. And obviously I've come back and I love it. And I think a lot of you guys can see that I am really enjoying this part of my YouTube journey. Yeah, I definitely do not regret giving up YouTube for a little bit. I assume that you didn't date too much before meeting Alex. Untrue, I dated a lot. I assume you're happy with your life and don't wish you could go back to your 20s. That is true. I loved my 20s. I had a great 20s, but my life right now is much more fulfilling. I love having my own family. I love being a mama, and yeah, I'm very, very happy with where I am in life right now. I assume you have hair extensions. Untrue. This is all my natural hair. I have had extensions in the past. I've done videos on it. I have had both individual keratin bonds and tape-in extensions, and then of course lots and lots of clip-in extensions, but everything you see right now is my real hair attached to my head and grown by me. You don't seem like you have a temper. I can't imagine you getting super angry. I don't think I have a temper. I don't get angry easily, and I don't get angry quickly without warrant. If I get angry about something, it's something that has been an ongoing issue that I've tried to discuss in a less angry way. But no, I wouldn't say that I have a temper. This one makes me laugh. It says, I assume even though you're older, Blair is more likely to tell you how to do something or give you her opinion. Yes. Blair definitely gives her opinion on everything, and I do tend to listen to her even though she's younger than me. I don't really feel like she's that much younger than me because we did kind of grow up together in LA, like our, adult years were together, and so I do feel like we feel closer in age than we are actually. We're actually like 5 years apart. But yes, she's very opinionated and she gives her opinions about everything. This is another one that was a very common one, and that is, I assume you keep your friendship circle very small, and that is true. The friends that I have, I've had for a very, very long time. As far as the friends that I talk to like on a regular basis, like texting with them several times a week, I would say I have friends all the way from when I was 11 until more recently. I think my most recent like close friend I met like 3 years ago. So I don't bring people into my circle often, but the people that do come in are like, they stay for life type friends. This one says, I assume you're not worried about pacifier weaning. And then I got another one that was like, I assume you're too lazy to pacifier wean. So the whole thing about James's pacifier is that I really believe in allowing kids to have their comfort item. And, you know, for some kids, that's a blanket or it's a stuffed animal, a doll. For James, it's his pacifier. And as long as it isn't affecting him physically or socially, I don't think there's any reason to take it away from him at this point. He has been to a pediatric dentist, and that dentist looked at his mouth and said he is not showing signs that his mouth is forming abnormally because of the pacifier, because that is a very common thing that can happen. And that is something I've seen firsthand because that happened to Blair when she was little. The dentist said that as long as his teeth stay as they are and they don't show abnormal shifting, he tells parents that they should wean around age 4. James is only 2 right now. So after hearing that and after doing my own kind of research online into it, I just think there's no reason to take away something that's so comforting for him right now when he's so little. That is my personal opinion. I think that you should do whatever you think is best for your own kids, but I have no desire to take it away from him right now. I assume that you don't regret getting your college degree, even though you did YouTube post-grad. I agree with that. I do not regret it. I assume that your back is fully healed and no longer causing problems in your daily life. Yes and no. I would say that is for the most part true. However, I think that I have actually altered my life around my back injury a little bit. I was thinking about this the other day, and I do still have pain, but I've just learned to manage it with how I tackle my days. So I allow myself to sit when it starts to ache, because the thing about my back is like, I can be walking around, standing, doing things, and then it will start to hurt. And if I sit down and take the pressure off of it for even 5 minutes, it almost like resets, like the pain goes away and I can get up and do a bunch of things for like a long time after. So I just let myself do that. Like I don't force myself to work through pain if I know that I can sit for 5 minutes and then it's gonna be better. I've just learned to manage it. I assume you don't care about being a celebrity. True, I don't. I assume that given the choice, you choose red wine over white. That is true. I am a red wine person. I assume that you were always meant to be a mom. I do truly believe that. I do truly believe that being James's mom gives me so much fulfillment in life. And like, I can't imagine not being a mom. I assume that you're not judgmental towards other moms. That is 100% true. I think parenting is so personal and it is hard. So whatever works for your kids and your life, as long as you're not being abusive, you know, obviously, yeah, I'm not judgmental. I think that people make decisions for different reasons and that is fine. I assume you're reluctant to try the curly girl method. Yes. So I have naturally curly hair, if you don't know, and I have been wanting to try the curly girl method and I've just never done it. I think because washing my hair and then drying it, curling it, doing all the things just takes forever. And the idea of like washing it and styling it into something that might not look good and taking all that time, I'm just like not there. I just can't do it. I can't commit to it. I just like my hair the way it is. One day I will, but I just haven't gotten there yet. Maybe this summer, because I feel like it's good in the summer because it's like low maintenance and it's low heat. I assume that you are loving doing YouTube again on your own terms. Yes, again, having the step away from it, choosing to come back, it's a totally different world. I assume that you stepped away from YouTube because people can be so damn mean. That was definitely part of it. The amount of hate that was surrounding me and Blair at the time of my hiatus I have not seen since. Maybe towards like the very top YouTubers now, but my channel has thankfully reset, and the people that watch me now are just genuinely nice people. I don't know what was going on. I needed to reset my YouTube life by taking that hiatus, and it was like the best decision. I assume you're a badass mama after enduring your infertility struggle. Thank you. I like to think that I am. That's a really nice one. I assume you'd like to get a breast reduction. Yes, I definitely want a breast reduction. They're huge. I think I'm currently like a size G, which is just ridiculous. I'm gonna wait until I've had all my babies though, because I feel like they just grow again when you're pregnant. And so I just wanna wait, but eventually I do wanna do that. You regret not keeping up with YouTube for a few years? Nope, no regrets. I assume you're a bookworm and you read every day. That is true. I read every single night before bed. I think my Kindle reading streak is like for as long as I've had it. I think it's like 5 years long or something. So yeah, I read every single day on my Kindle app, on my phone before bed, and I go through a few books a week. I assume you'll forever be a cat mom and you won't want a dog. Alex and I talk about this all the time because we are both cat people, as Pinecone's meowing. But we have decided that if our kids really want a dog, we will get one for them, because I think it's very important to let your kids have animals and be raised around them. This was another really common one. Your marriage is near perfect. You and Alex never fight. Another one says you and Alex are the perfect couple. Another one says you and Alex are soulmates. So Alex and I would say, have a pretty good marriage. It is rock solid. We love each other. We're also extremely committed to each other and our little family group. We do bicker, all couples do. So, I mean, it's not like an impossible relationship where we're not normal. We definitely bicker a lot. But ultimately, we love each other, we choose each other, and we support each other and our little family unit. I assume you can't eat spicy food. I can eat it, I just don't love it. And I know that's crazy because people who are spicy food people cannot understand why someone wouldn't like spicy food, but I really don't. Anything hotter than mild is just not something that I enjoy. I assume your next child's name will also be one syllable like Elle, Blair, or James. No, I'm actually purposefully going to do a non-one syllable name because our last name is one syllable and I just don't think that it sounds the best. James was an exception because that was our top boy name. We loved it so much. And I think the S on the end kind of elongates it and makes it feel like it's not one syllable. But no, I think it will be more than one syllable. And the last one, just because this video is getting really long, is I assume that people not in the planner community don't take your business seriously. And I would say that's totally true. The planner community is a very niche community. And if you're in it, then I think you get it. And if you're not, you're like, what the heck is a sticker shop? And that's fine. That I understand that completely. Yeah, so yes, I think that that assumption is correct. So that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna take you over and pick out a giveaway gift. This is the giveaway gift for today, and inside we have this Sephora Favorites Makeup Must-Haves. I was looking at the items in this kit, and there are so many incredible items that I know I personally love, and a lot of full-size items as well. So I thought that this would be a really fun gift for one of you. In order to be entered, you need to be subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on, and also following me over on Instagram. And then for YouTube, just leave a comment in this video telling me how you're enjoying Vlogmas, telling me anything you want. And for Instagram, the rules will be over there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in 2 days with another Vlogmas video. Goodbye.